What's going on, Sports Talk World? It's Terrence McCoy here. Got my man Isaiah back in the building with me.
Glad to be back.
Remember a couple weeks ago when I said the Steelers was the team to beat?
Yeah, I remember.
Look at them now.
Yeah, they lost 3 in a row.
They're getting beat.
Yeah.
To the 1, to the Broncos. 2, to the Chargers, I meant.
Yep.
And to the Raiders last week. Mm-hmm. What is going on with Pittsburgh?
Well, the defense is horrible.
Yeah.
I think Big Ben he's causing some type of controversy in the locker room. He's trying to throw the blame on everybody else but himself.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead.
And they're not really using AB how they should be using AB.
Definitely.
He should be the number one option.
Honestly, because I'm looking at these numbers and AB's nowhere to be found.
Right.
It's Juju's show.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Juju is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
But AB is supposed to be your number one option.
Right. And if you look at Connor,
mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago, he was back-to-back 100 yards on the ground. Against the Broncos,
yep.
Connor only had 53 yards out of 13 carries. Against the Chargers, he had 60 yards out of 15 carries. I mean, no Connor against the Raiders, but during this losing streak, the run game really declined.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear all this, oh, we miss Bell, or oh, if we had Le'Veon Bell, like, kill that noise. Because a couple weeks ago, it was like, Le'Veon who?
Right.
So I don't want to hear none of that, oh, we had Bell, oh, we just needed Bell. No, just stop it.
And then the Steelers brought the Bell situation on themselves.
Exactly.
Like, they'd have just kept their mouths closed, let Bell sit out, get his money,
mm-hmm.
but they started counting his pockets.
I would say just pay that man. Like, he was number one. Again, he was number one receiver, very underrated blocker, and still he was the best running back in the game. I'd say he deserved that money, but Bell had nothing to do with this 3-game losing streak. I don't want to hear it. My thing is Mike Tomlin in the hot seat?
Yeah and no.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's in the same. I feel like he's in the same seat as John Harbaugh. Like it's a warm seat, but it ain't hot yet. One more, like, if they miss the playoffs and if they have a bad season next year, then yeah, he's definitely in the hot seat.
Against the Raiders, Big Ben took a hit.
Yeah,
and he was out. He was on the sideline until like the last minute in the fourth quarter. Why put him in at that moment, but then put him in as soon as, like, all right, coach, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Instead of, bring that's your quarterback. Y'all trash without Big Ben, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been in that game as soon as he came out that locker room. He said, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's go. But Tomlin decided to keep him on the sideline until the last minute.
Yeah.
And again, it was to Oakland.
That I think that's a part of it. I think it was Oakland. He probably thought, oh well, it's Oakland. We got the game wrapped up. We're going, I don't want Ben to get any more hurt than what he already is. Mm-hmm. We should be able to close out. But they couldn't. So they needed Ben to come back in the game. He can't. He actually delivered.
Yeah.
But it's that defense, man. That defense is horrible.
Yeah, and shout out to the turf also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their last 3 games are to the Patriots, mm-hmm. who is very, very angry.
Yes.
Very angry.
That miracle in Miami,
They're at your boys, New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
And to the Bengals. The Steelers have to win at least 2 of these games.
They're not, though. They're only going to win. They're going to win 1, if that. Like you said, if the Bengals might want to play spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So.
May let Marvin Lewis go out one last ride. I say, not saying there's a bias, because I'm a Ravens fan, but the way the last 3 schedules looking and the way they've been playing, and we don't know how severe that Connor injury is. It said it was on your week, but you don't never know when he comes back next week how he's going to be. And like I said, that Patriots team is very angry, so we don't know how that's going to be. But comparing their 3 games to the Ravens, 3 games, the Raiders have a chance to sneak in.
Yeah, definitely. See, I got it in reverse. So I have the Steelers losing 2. I have the Ravens winning 2.
Mm-hmm.
Only game I see the Ravens losing is the San Diego game.
I cannot sleep on that Browns game. I can't.
But you got to think of it. If it's week 17 and the Ravens, you win and you in.
Right.
I feel like they can pull it out. Even though
I hope so.
the Browns are definitely going to play their hardest.
Oh yeah.
They're going to try to play upset.
Right.
You know, but I just feel like if it's winning you in, the Ravens are going to win that game.
We should do that last year.
That defense is going to step up.
Last year it was winning you win.
But hey, it's a different quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you're right. But looking at the last 3 games compared to the Steelers' last 3, yeah, the Ravens do have to have a huge opportunity to swap with Pittsburgh in that division, right? We can take the division.
You can take the division. But let me ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically,
okay,
if the Ravens win the division, you get 1 home playoff game. Who do you want in that game? You want Jackson or do you want playoff Joe?
I was asked this question last week. Lamar is surprising. It's surprising me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not having. Of course, he's not putting up Joe numbers.
Yeah,
He's still a rookie. He's developing, but he's getting better and better as we goes on.
he has to get more confidence passing.
Yes, he did. Like even though the ground game is working, you eventually got to drop back.
Mm-hmm. But that's gonna come in the offseason though.
Yeah, it's gonna come. I honestly rather see Lamar in.
You rather see Lamar?
Cause I've been saying this for the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
With Joe, the offense goes back to normal.
Yeah.
Like I like this offense that we have. Like it's unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though you don't expect Lamar to throw, he'll still throw when he has to. It might not be accurate, but he'll throw it. I mean, some of his passes were okay last week.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he has some of those passes where you're like, come on, Lamar, you got to hit that pass. But if he's still passing, it's getting a little bit better and better. Whereas with Joe, the run game is going to decline.
Right.
And like we said in the playoffs, you got one on the ground, then in the air, more likely. And it's going to be the same old predictable Ravens offense. So I'd rather stick with Lamar if we go in the playoffs, man.
I'd rather see playoff Joe.
You ready to see playoff Joe? I mean, of course. I don't blame you for wanting to see playoff
rather
Joe.
see playoff.
But I'll tell you this: Joe won't start.
He ain't.
He won't start.
He done in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Side note.
Okay.
I feel like if he goes to Jacksonville, he could probably take Jacksonville to the next level, though. That's a little
Joe
side
can
note.
go to Jacksonville. He can go to the Giants. He can go to the Redskins. There's a lot of teams Joe can start for, but
Yeah.
I just think his time here is done.
Oh yeah, it's time Baltimore. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over for Flacco.
Yeah, but hey, we'll see. These last 3 games are a big one. Like you say, Rays got a chance to take the division.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a heartbreak for the Steelers. I put it like that. All right, in today's game, offense has been blowing up the stat sheet.
Yeah.
You know, the Chiefs, the Saints, and the Rams. But last week, did it prove that defense can still win championships? I mean, even though the Ravens lost, we still gave the Chiefs a big fight.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Cowboys, and you know they did to your team,
Yeah.
and we saw what the Bears did to the Rams.
Yeah.
Like, does it still prove that you still need a top defense, you know, to go all the way?
Personally, I don't think you need a top defense to go all the way. You do need some type of offense in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need at least you want to have I won't say mediocre defense, but kind of in the middle. But
Mhm.
you don't want to have a bad defense, but you want to have a defense that'll step up and get takeaways.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get takeaways and they'll stop the run. So the perfect defense for that, you know, even though this is my team, I'm still gonna go with the Saints.
Yeah.
The Saints are a top 10 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher yet this season.
Right.
So when you talk playoffs, people usually talk defense and run game. And in the playoffs, we have an offense and we can stop the run.
Right.
And we can get takeaways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the perfect formula for the playoffs. Also, if we get home field advantage, don't nobody want to come to the dome.
I agree.
You know, I actually want the Cowboys to come back. 'Cause I don't think they can't hold us to 10 points.
Y'all want blood?
They cannot hold us to 10 points in the Superdome.
I'm going to switch. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm going to say in the playoffs, you're going to need a top defense. Mm-hmm. Defense travels. I feel as though it don't matter where you're at. Either you're at home on the road, your defense will still travel. And if we look at the last couple Super Bowls, although in Denver, they didn't really have a good offense, but that defense was the best in that year. We can look at the Seahawks with LOB. Mm-hmm. You can look at the Ravens. You can look at that a little bit. But most of that was pretty much by defense.
All right.
And that defense travels. You do want a very good offense, but you kind of want just enough offense just get you in the end zone.
Yeah.
And a top defense that's going to stop the offense. So I'll ask you this question: which defense would you rather have going into the playoffs?
Going into the playoffs, I'm gonna go with Chicago. Okay. Especially if somebody has to play in Chicago.
Oh,
in the cold, you got the Bears. Like they get Will Fuller. He leads the league in interceptions right now. Then you have Khalil Mack. Right. It's the Bears has the perfect setup. It just Trubisky. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get from him. But strictly on defense, I would want the Bears defense.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I'm going to say it's not as confident, but I'm gonna say the Bears kind of have not the perfect formula, but they had just enough to go not to the Super Bowl, but deep. I would push and say divisional round.
Divisional round.
Probably NFC Championship. They said Trubisky. He's not a great quarterback, but he just enough to get you the win.
Get it done.
And they're third in defense. They allow 19 points. They allow 309 yards. Mm-hmm. Passing, they allow 226.7. They only allow 83 yards on the ground.
Right. And
they also have another defensive player, that Weather, in Soldier Field. He don't want to go to Soldier Field.
And if they win their division, they automatically get one home game.
So somebody's going home.
Somebody got to go there.
Somebody's going home. Because I've been preaching it. Like, nobody wants to go to Chicago. It's cold. And you get that first hit in the snow.
The only team I can see going to Chicago that might have a shot would be Minnesota if they make it.
Yeah, because they're used to the cold.
Yeah. But besides Minnesota, I don't see anybody else going to Chicago winning in Chicago.
Honestly, I don't see Minnesota winning in Chicago. That's what I saw last night. Because Kirk Cousins, matter of fact, not Kirk Cousins, that whole offense.
Yes.
And it was like they just fired an offensive coordinator this morning. So I don't even see Minnesota winning in Soldier Field.
I don't see what the issue is with their offense. Like they have two number one receivers.
Right.
They have two backs, Cook and Murray. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand why they're not putting it all together. And Minnesota's defense isn't that bad.
No, they're not.
So they just gotta get it clicking.
They decline a little bit. They're just not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So each week by week, you don't know what you're gonna get from Minnesota. Right. They're not a weekly based team. So I don't see them. Do I see them in the playoffs? Let me skip ahead. Let me see who they got. Minnesota. They're playing the Dolphins, who needs a win also because they're also in the hunt, and they're at Minnesota. It's going to come down to these last couple of games. They needed to win last night.
I don't know. Seattle's getting hot at the right moment.
Exactly. So I don't see Minnesota even getting in, honestly. With the offensive troubles, with Kirk Cousins.
Who you got taking that spot?
Oh, man.
Seattle got the other wild card spot.
Yes, Seattle got the other wild card spot. Panthers in the
Panthers
hunt.
on a 5-game losing streak.
I don't see the Panthers getting in either. They're done.
Falcons eliminated themselves.
Yeah, honestly, just because of that, they have to get in.
They're going to sneak the way in.
They have to. But Going back to the defense topic, I do think to go far in the playoffs and to the Super Bowl, you do need a top defense. So I'm gonna switch it. Which top offense? You say the Rams, Saints, and Chiefs. Top 3 offensive teams right now. Which defense had just enough? Well, I think the answer is you said the Saints.
Yeah,
Tim
I gotta go with my Saints. We the only top 10 offense with a top 10 defense.
Yeah, so I can't really disagree because it's going to be a ground and pound. You got to run it in the playoffs. You can't really rely on the air game. And the Saints, they only allow 77 yards against the Cowboys. Zeke, they only held Zeke to like 85 yards, I believe. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why the Saints allow so many yards is because the team's always down at halftime. The ground game is going.
You gotta pass it.
Right. So, hey, I can't disagree with that, my man. All right, there's one more topic I wanted to talk about, the overtime rule.
Yes.
Do you think the NFL should go back to 15, the regular overtime rule?
Me personally, I don't have a problem with the overtime rule now because it's only in effect during the regular season.
Right.
So I guess they want to speed the game up. They don't want it to keep going so long. And in overtime, I mean, that goes back to defense.
Yeah.
If you want the ball back, take it. Don't let teams drive 10 minutes down the field.
I mean, yeah, as you can see, there was 2 overtime games this past Sunday. All right, with the Ravens, we lost a coin toss. I believe if you lose a coin toss, you're screwed. Because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the clock and I'm scoring you. Mm-hmm. So like we didn't have a chance to. Well, we touched the ball, but the clock was also our enemy.
Yeah. So
I feel as though in overtime, if you lose that coin toss, you screwed yourself. But yeah, it's because you can't really say where the coin's gonna land. But if you lose that coin toss, you're pretty much screwed because you might not even get the ball back. Mm-hmm. I kind of do want the time to go back to normal, only because of that simple reason.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta go against the clock also.
But I mean, say if you go to overtime in the playoffs, and somebody drives all the way down the field, kick a field goal, you drive back down, kick another field goal. It's no ties in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You go until somebody scores a touchdown or it stops the other team.
But see, in this predicament, this is also a big game for teams that has to win this game to go to the playoffs.
Yep.
So again, you're facing 2 people, the defense and the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not in your favor to win this game if you lose that coin toss. So that's why I'm saying I think it should go back to normal just for that sake. The teams that say it's a must-win game, and you want an opportunity to have the ball with some time left.
Mm-hmm. Well, my only advice to that is tails never fails. So,
all right, tails never fails.
Call tails.
Tails. All right. Let's get to these picks. There's a lot of good games.
There's a lot of good games this week. Getting down to the nitty gritty.
Chargers at the Chiefs. That's how we starting it.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually gonna say the Chargers are gonna be the number 1 seed in the AFC when it's all said and done. I actually have the Chargers versus the Saints in the Super Bowl this year.
Will gonna kill me because I keep talking about this weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's a primetime game in Arrowhead.
Yeah,
it's cold in Arrowhead. It's not like LA. I want to say the Chiefs, but I think Chargers had the Chiefs number, especially the last time they played. It was a big game. You know what? I might agree with you and say the Chargers might win this game.
And plus, I mean, yeah, Mahomes, he's playing lights out.
Yeah,
but he hasn't proven nothing yet.
Do you think we exposed him?
I don't want to say exposed because he still had his numbers though.
He still has numbers, but he did say, but you do see once you get him under pressure, make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He still makes those throws, so I can't.
Hey, that no look pass is nice.
He's the one person that can make those throws.
See, like a lot of people say, he's the next Brett Favre. So he's gonna live with the pass, or he's going to die with the pass.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's that gunslinger. So you never know with him.
I might, I'm also gonna go with the Chargers because no Gordon and no Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
and Ware didn't have that big of a game on the ground. So I gotta be in a passing game, and the Chiefs allowed 281 in passing.
Yes.
That's lunch meat to Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers is playing lights out right now.
Yeah, I'm getting to the Chargers. I'm getting to the Chargers also. Texans at the Jets. I'm getting to the Texans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win.
Okay. Browns at the Broncos. Broncos needed to win that game last week.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I say the Broncos had the easiest schedule
Mm-hmm.
come down the stretch, but that loss to the 49ers was just crucial.
Yep.
I mean, do I see the Browns going in a mile high and beating? I kind of don't.
I mean, they got that momentum now.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman gone.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. I mean,
But Denver still got their playoff hopes alive a little bit.
Yeah, but
Just a little bit. That loss last week was crucial.
Denver got to win out. On
They got to win out.
I don't see them winning out.
I'm picking the Broncos win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Packers at the Bears rematch.
Uh,
I'm going with the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bears. I don't see that defense slowing down anytime soon.
Lions at the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Okay.
The Bills' offense is totally unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what you're gonna get. One week they might not score nothing. The next week they're gonna put up 40 on somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Buccaneers at the Ravens. I'm picking the Ravens win this game.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's a must win. They gotta win out. Tampa Bay. You don't know what you're getting from them either.
Would you rather see Fitzpatrick or James Winston if
Um,
you're the Ravens?
From the Ravens, I would rather see Fitzpatrick.
I'd rather see Jameis. Yeah, I'd
I
rather
know.
see Jameis. Because I think Ravens can force Jameis to a lot of mistakes.
See, but
and Fitzpatrick, but I think Jameis can make a lot of mistakes.
Jameis, he got something to play for. He's trying to prove himself that he's a starting quarterback in the league.
Yeah, but last week he also saw he still has that hot head. He had temper tantrums
Yeah.
again. So it's also showed that he's still same old Jameis.
But Fitzpatrick, I mean, I would rather have him because he might throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah. I mean, so was Jameis.
Yeah, true. That is true. that is true.
Cardinals at the Falcons. You can call this game either way.
I'm gonna go Falcons. I feel like the Cardinals should be try to play for the number one pick or at least top 5 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of them had nothing to prove.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
game, but I'm gonna just go Falcons.
I'm going to go Cardinals because you're picking Falcons. Raiders at the Bengals. Another.
Speaking of playing for the number 1 draft pick, I'm gonna go with the Bengals because I feel like the Raiders, they know what they're getting.
Yeah, they got how many number 1 picks coming in? So yeah. I'm just gonna pick the Raiders, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Titans at the Giants. Giants got hot. A little too late, but they got hot.
Hey, Saquon Barkley, he's the real deal.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
I feel like Eli's done. They're gonna get them a QB next year, and that's when they're really gonna take off.
I'm gonna pick the Titans to win this game because for the sake of their playoff hopes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with the Giants. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta see if Odell's playing that game also. Still no word on him if he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Big game. Dolphins at the Vikings. We were talking about this. The Dolphins high off that Miami Miracle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins. I was gonna say Vikings, but I feel like the Dolphins got them a little momentum from that Patriots game, and they're gonna ride that into Minnesota. So I'm gonna go Dolphins.
I think it's gonna depend on which Minnesota team is gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick. I'm pick the Vikings to win this game. Pretty much because Dolphins on the road. It's the Vikings still got to win.
Yep.
Well, they both got to win out. But I think the right Vikings going to show up in this game. Redskins at the Jaguars.
I'm gonna go Jags. I mean, I don't see the Redskins winning another game.
Redskins on there like that 5th quarterback now.
Yeah. Sanchez shouldn't even been in the league, and Redskins need to just go ahead and get Cap.
Then so that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the Redskins, you can make a whole team with their injuries.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick Jacksonville to win this game. Cowboys at the Colts. It's not a big game.
I want to pick the Colts because honestly, I hate picking the Cowboys. You know?
I do too.
But I'm gonna go Cowboys. The defense is feeling themselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got Zeke. He's the winning formula.
Right.
Dak and Cooper got them a nice little connection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Cowboys, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win though.
I'm gonna go to Cowboys also. Sadly, like you said, they got the formula. They're feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nobody can beat them. But again, I won't be surprised if the Colts win this game. So I'm picking Cowboys to win, but of course I hope the Colts win.
Yeah.
Seahawks at 49ers.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. Seahawks are flying under the radar right now.
Yeah, big time.
That's another place you don't want to play.
Nobody
you don't want to go to Seattle in the
12s.
playoffs. But I mean, Seattle won't have to go on the road in the playoffs. But
Yeah.
you can't sleep on Seattle. So I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going to Seahawks because I'm sleeping on the 49ers. I don't think they can have another game like they played last week. Patriots at the Steelers. This probably be game of the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Patriots because of the whole Miami thing, and the Steelers are just falling apart at the wrong time. So I'm gonna go Patriots.
I'm gonna say this before I make my pick. For those who said I was crazy to say Dolphins going to win that game, I want you to keep that same energy. I'm 2-0 in these upset picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots win this game because they're very upset. I think, crap, I forgot his name. Belichick, he's getting tired of hearing his name in the media because there's no reason Gronk should have been on that field doing that.
Gronk was out there walking. He wasn't. I wasn't trying to tackle nobody. He wasn't trying to go to the hospital. I'm surprised he ain't break a bone.
Yeah, that was a talk. That was a talk of the week. Gronk on that field. But I'm with the Patriots. Because they're angry, of course.
Yep.
Too much going on in Pittsburgh. We don't know the stats on Connor. I'm assuming he gotta play.
Yeah, you gotta bring him back.
Yeah, you gotta play. But I'm gonna say the Patriots because they're angry. Eagles at the Rams. Eagles. I said Eagles. Oh my goodness, I'm tripping. Rams, my bad.
I'm gonna go Rams, but I'm hoping the Eagles win.
Yeah, I need them.
I need the Rams to fall apart at the right time too.
Now I think Rams. They know they know exactly what they need to play for. So
but the Eagles still trying to win that division too. Like they
that's gonna be this division still up for grabs. Like I just oh my goodness. Like I'm just still say it's a Cowboys division.
Yeah, the Cowboys gonna win it, but the Eagles, I mean, they got a little glimmer of hope. So
a little teeny tiny glimmer.
I need them to win that game. But I'm gonna go to Rams though.
Nah, Gurley didn't get touches last week, so
what Rams gonna show up though? Is it gonna be the LA Rams or is it gonna be the St. Louis Rams?
I think LA Rams with a vengeance. Because this is for home field and bye.
But I do need Golf and Gurley to show up. I got a big fantasy playoff game coming up. Shout out to Will.
All right, I'm gonna pick the Rams win that game, man. Saints and the Panthers. Panthers are done.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Now
I'm picking the Saints hands down.
Of course, I'm gonna go Saints Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
But we played the Panthers twice. I got us winning one, losing one.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go Saints. I'm gonna go Saints on Monday night though.
I'm going to say the Saints. Because they're the Saints, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people are questioning the Saints. Because, the game y'all played against the Cowboys, they struggled against the Buccaneers for the first half. So, are the Saints, defense has got the crab pay formula against the Saints offense.
It's nothing to question. You know? you got the GOAT at QB.
Yeah,
he's been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all we got to do is just we control our own destiny. You know, it's cliche to say, but we do.
Yeah.
If we went out, we got the number 1 seed. Don't nobody want to come to New Orleans to play us.
Right.
And I think they know that.
Right.
And I also they got to get. I think they fell off from getting Kamara more involved since Ingram came back.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go back to getting Kamara involved in the pass game and the run game.
Right. And I'm just gonna say, of course, we're gonna say Saints hands down to win this game. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do it. Sports Talk World. Appreciate you for joining us today. Terrence McCoy.
Isaiah Malone.
I'll see you in the next episode.